If you're like me and love a bargain, then you're going to love the link in the description, as it's going to take you to Instant Gaming, which is a platform that will save you a lot of money on all of your games. This includes Steam, GOG, PlayStation and Xbox also, as well as many others. I've bought a couple of games from here and saved myself some money. You should too. The link is in the description. Be sure to check it out. You'll actually be surprised just how much you will save. Not only will it be helping me out, but you'll be helping yourself out as well. Be sure to check it out. The link's in the description. Thank you. There we go. Another one in. Let's go for Hungary then next. Right next to us. Yeah, excellent. And another one. We can go for... Where are we? We've just got them in. We'll go for the Northern Baltic states. 8 more armies? Really? That ain't good. Yeah, there's some alien stuff somewhere. I'm going to go blow that up with this lady. She has the executioners with her, which are part of our faction. America is a big threat right now. Oh, we have just been sabotaged. The United States has decided to potentially go to war with Germany. That ain't great, because now we've got all of it. Oh, that ain't good. America is deciding to invade Ireland. We are now able to undertake the East African Federation project. It's those nuclear missiles that I'm concerned about. We are now building our own. We have 4. That's nothing in terms of Russian and American ones. Oh, here we go. Trade negotiations have been initiated. That should power the entire lot. Oh, that's great stuff. Yeah, we'll bung one of them in. We'll get it sent over now. Here we go. America decides to prod us again. America's going nuts. They're building armies like left, right, and centre. They are the most powerful military force in the world. Howdy doody everybody, welcome back to MoisTea Gaming, where we are looking at Terra Invicta again. Now, not too long ago we started getting a a Mars base set up, which I gradually want to try and get some resources extracted from. And it does look like others are joining on the bandwagon, which includes these guys, which are on board with the aliens, which isn't great. I want to blow that up, but we'll see what happens. Looking at our sector base, though, we are how far away? Not too sure. Oh, this year it's going to be built. The 9th of June this year, and then we're going to want plenty of boost to build a mining thing on it. One of these. And that is going to cost 125 boost to build. That is extreme. But once we've done that, we will gradually get lots of all the resources required to build elsewhere in the solar system, which will be marvellous. Desperately want to get this base up and running as soon as possible, so I do want to save up. We currently get around 11.5 boost a month, which is good. It's going to be about 5 months-ish then before we can get that, outpost mining sorted. However, we are a few months away from it, so we shouldn't be too far away. Then it'll probably take about a year to get it up and running. We're also going to need to build a solar sector here also to power the thing. Well, that's all marvellous. That's all going to be happening soon. Just having a quick look around, it does appear that the others are building stuff here as well. They're getting some nuclear reactors on these stations, which is not great for me, including the servants, which want to be best buddies with the aliens. But they're all getting something juicy done around here. Now then, these guys... Oh man, they're well ahead. They already have one up and running, but what is that? Destroyed module. We don't know why that's been destroyed, but it has. Couldn't tell you why. They've also got a moon base. which is mining as well. Not ideal. Quite a lot of that going on. But yeah, so it looks like they're ahead. Then we've got a couple of things roaming around Earth, which just appears to be a hab with a bit of a doodah on it. Nothing we need to worry about. We've got ours. These guys also have some mining sorted out, which isn't great. Nothing around Earth, though. Plenty of mining sorted out, though. So getting our Mars one up and running is going to be key to staying ahead. These guys are definitely way ahead on the game, though. That ain't great for us. That is Project Exodus, which they are desperately trying to escape the aliens by leaving Earth. Now, that ain't going to fix them. Don't think they realise this, but never mind. Now, looking at it, they have Russia. Where else do they have? And they've got Russia, Brazil, Denmark. It's mainly been Russia. I think they've had that for a large amount of time. So, see if we could do something about that. We were getting Kazakhstan. We did get Kazakhstan, which means all of the extra boost we're now going to be getting. So that's probably why they really got ahead there. We now have most of the EU informed of a EU, superstate mostly. I'm going to be grabbing all of these other states and bunging them in it as well. Managing all of that will then be so much easier, 100%. And then we can think about grabbing Russia as well as expanding outwards. So we just need to save our boost and see about getting more and more control. Need to make sure we don't go to war with America. Now, the initiative have hold of this now, so we do need to make sure that we be allies with them, at least to a degree, because we don't want a nuclear war. That will really savage the Earth, and we don't want that. Well, these guys want to leave the Earth, which is fine, but we've got these ones which want to exploit the alien arrival to gain power, so that isn't going to be doing us any good. We need them out of America. Even if the resistance gain control of it, that will be fine. We don't like these guys neither. These guys want to appease the aliens, so they're going to be buddy-buddy with them. We are the humanity first, so really our only actual allies in terms of ideology is going to be the resistance. Yeah, the Protectorate had hold of a bit of America, where they're really, really not impressed with us. So we need an ally, and the resistance would appear to be that main one. But we shall see. I do need to start kicking these out. Even if the resistance had America, that'll be fine. Just going to try and see about getting some kind of teamwork going on here, because if we start going to the stars properly and then we ended up getting blapped, that won't be good for us at all. Even if we somehow manage to gain control of the nuclear arsenals, then that might be okay, but that's a lot of work. Getting hold of America would be rather juicy. Whether we can do it or not is questionable, though. I'll have to investigate that, but priority number one right now is to get the EU under one umbrella. Would be good to get Germany in that as well. Actually going to be building my own nuclear weapons just in case things hit the fan. We don't want to get blown to bits and not have any counter for it, so I am preparing for a worst case scenario now. We do have 5 militaries available to us. America is invading Denmark, for example. You know, it ain't good. So let's see what happens. Here we go, unify. Let's get some of these other countries in. Czech Republic, go for it. There we go, another one in. Let's go for Hungary, then right next to us. Yeah, excellent. And another one, we can go for... Where are we? We've just got them in. We'll go for the Northern Baltic State. Excellent. Oh, here's an interesting one. Japan, under the control of the Initiative, has declared war on Denmark. So they're buddy-buddy. So really, it's America and Japan. America and Japan do have quite a bit of boost to go forward with. But we have so much more currently, so that's fine. See how this goes on. I don't know if they're going to be able to defeat Denmark just because it's such a highly developed country and the military is very much up there, but then again America has a stupid amount of army and everything else, so we'll see. Oh, they did it. They've imposed a new thing and they've taken control of it. Well, I'm going to have to get them out of there because I can't be having that. I do not want to get dragged into a war. Oh, here we go. Southern Baltic States, which is another one of ours, has just managed to get its spaced flight program started. Excellent. So that's going to be more boost for us. Yeah, looks like I left it where we're going to try and grab Germany, which is fine. That would be nice. Do want Denmark now, though. That is for sure. Look at this. All of these highlighted countries are the ones that we are now in the EU with. Excellent. The GDP of the whole thing is 10 billion. Half of America. But if you have a look, the research... Oh, that's about half of America as well. But the boost, man, the boost is ridiculously high. And the investment points are about the same. Military-wise and... things we're lacking in that respect, but we'll be fine. We are gradually going to be building up our arsenal to at least match America or something like that. The American economy is probably going to be crumbling. They're trying to build more armies? Really? That ain't good. They've been warmongering since they've been under the control of various others. We need to make sure that that doesn't happen. It could do with our military control being increased. But we'll see. We're alright for now. Getting Germany in will definitely boost the GDP. So let's carry on with getting some of that sorted. Oh, we could actually purge them out of Denmark now. That would be a good shout. Let's purge them out right now. I want to get Italy involved as well, but they're kind of under the control of the resistance, which I don't really want to wind them up too much. America does look like a juicy target. We'll see what happens. Let's secure our position first. Here we go. Let's get some more in. We'll get Bulgaria in. Yep. And another one. We'll go for Greece. And then we've got hold of Finland as well, so we'll get all of them in. Excellent. Excellent. This is now a fat nation. We can also...
The opposition remains in power.
Oh, we didn't purge them, but we can look at getting the rest of the EU potentials in. For example, we've got claims on a lot of this. That includes parts of Ukraine, Ireland, Scotland, Czech Republic, everywhere. Our control points are now drastically reduced, so we can definitely try and get in control of more areas. That does mean, though, that I am going to need to start getting these under our control. The servants grabbed a little piece of Slovakia, which we can't have. I would have to kick them out of there. I think the Tycoon might even be able to do that. Unless she can. Excellent. You can grab Denmark before things hit the fan there.
Ready to go.
Another option is we go for a bit of Africa. The servants are desperately trying to get over there, but if we go for Russia and things, then we're going to be getting there. We can't create a claim. That is what we need to be able to control them. And the EU has claims on just about everything. Baltic states, there's all sorts here. We just need to boot them out. Yeah, let's get Germany involved. We do want control of that economy. It's a rather juicy one. Nice, we got Slovakia back. We're going to have to wait a while. I know, we should be good. We can incorporate Slovakia now into the EU. Excellent. Now we just need to get Denmark in and kick them out of there, even though they invaded it. I want it to be worth nothing to them. There we go. We can kick them out of there immediately. Excellent.
Removing our...
Now we can concentrate on... Ooh, we could potentially do a crackdown here and kick them out hard. Yes, we can. Give this man lots of influence points, and we'll be able to grab a point of Germany straight away. Nice. We do have some alien assets in Bolivia that we need to try and blow up. Where's that? Don't know where Bolivia is. Is that over here? Just noticed that the servants have control of an army. That can't be good for anybody. But yeah, there's some alien stuff somewhere. I'm going to go blow that up with this lady. She has the executioners with her, which are part of our faction. We can certainly blow that up. Oh, it's over here.
Your orders.
Oh, it's there? Oh, well, I was way off. But yeah, there's some alien stuff here. We need to stop that from spreading. Let's blow that up. Oh, nice. We've got a crackdown in Germany so we can get a foothold there now. The aliens got murdered and singed. We kicked them out of Denmark fully now as well. Excellent. And immediately because of that, the United States has ended the alliance with them. Well, that just tells you what's going on here. So we better make sure we keep control of that. We get our diplomat to defend our interests there.
Safe.
Wondering if we can get Slovakia involved in our shenanigans now. Let's just see if we can get that sorted. There we go. Let's get a slot in Germany. Excellent. We need a bit more things here before we can start booting out the rest of them. I'm willing to give it a chance if we can just get in there. One thing I do need to make sure is I need to have a look and see what our loyalty is at.
I will report when my mission is.
I don't want any of our people to be shafted over to the other people. Oh, nice. We've got another crackdown sorted. There we go. Slovakia. Yeah, get them in the EU fully. It's a superstate. Excellent. Nice. Oh, we've properly got in there now. Brilliant. This is good. It means it's easier now to get the rest of Germany. I'm going to be nasty and go on full spoils in there just because it will make everybody rather angry. So that means that they want a regime change. We can get Denmark in the EU as soon as we have had control of it for half a year. We've got a defend thing on it, so that should be fine. We need to get the Southern Balkan states into the EU. For that, we need to get an alliance formed, sorted. Well, let's do that. We can improve the relations in a little bit later this month. Must have already done that once. Gonna get a lot of public campaigns mission here, another crackdown and a purge so we can gain more control. We're also going to put a defend interests on that so they can't steal it back. And then now once we've gained control of all of Germany, we can then integrate it into the EU after half a year. Nice, we did the other crackdown as well. We're getting there now. That's 2 out of 4. This one is the main one. We didn't manage to do a crackdown on that. We'll get on that on the next one. Now this is certainly interesting. Germany, under the control of the Protectorate, has formed an alliance with North Korea. Well, that ain't going to last long. The public opinion in Germany, we've really rocked it now. 74% of everybody there loves us. Making it easier and easier to do these crackdown missions and fully gain control of Germany really quickly. And that's it. We've grabbed Germany. We've got the key one. We just need to boot these out of this final section. And immediately people are ending Israel. Everybody else under the control of other people are ending their alliance with Germany straight away. Because it is so clear that we're going to grab Germany so quickly, I'm actually going to make sure that public spending is spent on the economy and things, not on anything else. i.e. spoils. Just go full economy with a bit of all that goodness in there and we'll just boot the others out. And as easy as that, we can now take control of these nations. Fantastic. Germany would be a fine addition. We should be able to now get Southern Baltic states in. Away we go. Get super allies with them. Yes. Then we should be able to get them in. One thing I do want to do is... Hey, what's that? Oh, it's our space station. One thing I want to do is make sure that we actually remove a lot of these alliances. Because we don't want them. Especially with all of these, but we don't want war neither, so we can probably just bung them up slightly if possible. Well, this is going to be our main system now, the EU. Radio. Well, the Resistance, we do want to be quite friendly with them, so we'll try that out. We'll remove the rivalry. Just to show that we want to be buddies with them. Do that. Now then, these guys are a bit of a nuisance. I just don't want wars. We'll try and get it so that we can get there with... Yeah, they're happy with that. So we're normal relations again with Turkey rather than rival. Now then, this is something that we do want to be able to do. Every one of the servant nations we want to be able to go and blow up. So we want to really be rivals with all of them. Which is kind of what America was doing before. But still. So if we have a look on here again, the resistance. Their goal is to protect humanity by resisting the alien invasion. We're happy for them to do their thing. Now the initiative, exploit the alien arrival to gain power. Not ideal. And then we've got support the aliens by any means necessary. So these guys are our arch enemies. Project Exodus, they just want to leave the Earth. We'll leave them to it. The Academy, we're not too bothered about them either. Now the Protectorate want to protect humanity by appeasing the aliens. That ain't going to do us any good. So the servants, every nation that they control, we're going to make it into a rival. That is for sure. And then all of these random alliances that we have, we can't be doing with. And there's no way we can get rid of that. So we're going to be a rival with Russia for a long time. They're not happy about us. Make things normal with Canada if we wanted to. Yeah, we'll do that. Now then, here we go. All of these are allies, and we can't be having that. So we're going to reduce it all to normal. Because I can't be having any of them as an ally. Do have to be careful though, because I don't want to remove anybody like Norway who are in the EU when we want to grab. Because then it'll take longer for them to get in. I think that's about everybody. It's going to cost a lot of influence to do, but we are gaining quite a lot here. And it'll certainly put a message out that we are not interested. Servants, they're all just awful people. We need to get rid of the rulers of them. But we don't need to change that right now. All of these countries are currently not under control of anybody, including China. So that asks the question... Look at all this. That asks the question, can I get in here? Because that would be fantastic. We do have the power to grab countries now and take them away from anybody.
What?
So I think I might even go for China. We definitely have... Oh, that's mean it's quite a lot of points there that we're going to have, but it might be worth getting some foothold there, at least so we can control them. Now we're going to boot these guys out. We've got
Where do you need me?
our operative on it. See if I can get the Balkan states involved in the EU now. Debate is China is a big country with a massive economy, but they don't have the boost or the nuclear weapons in case things hit the fan. America is a big threat right now. We'll see. Might even just have to stay in the EU for a while. See, we can't get the southern ones in there yet, for whatever reason. Might need to wait a little bit more time. I think we actually need to do the mission. I might be able to do this yet. Now that we just did a research which was reusable rockets, which means our boost income will go up a lot faster. And we need all the boost we can get hold of right now. Now, the way I'm doing it, we've got our big project here doing its thing. The research here is to stop the aliens from spreading quicker. Now, there's some interesting ones here. This one increases our control point management capacity by 10. Now, that is wonderful. We could do with a few of these. Certainly a few we could be doing with. But we've got the big one on the go. I think I'm going to go... What about rockets? This is all to do with the ship stuff, really. We don't need that yet because we don't have any ships. The drives are definitely interesting because we can gain boosts in things. Now that is a fat one. Transnational coordination increases the control point by a large amount. Here's another one. Augmented combat training. That would be nice. Quite a few really. Let's try and get a few small ones in. I'll go for this one. This corridor diplomacy. This will give us 10 more doodads, and it's only 1,000 research, which is fine. That's it. We've grabbed all of Germany. Absolutely excellent. So in 100 and odd days, hopefully, that's if they're not already left the alliance, we need to get them back in. Oh, they are still in the alliance, but they're not in the Federation. So I'm going to have to see about getting them in. I have to do the same with the Southern Baltic states, not stakes. North Korea has just ended its alliance with Germany, which I'm quite happy about. We have some more alien stuff floating around. Oh, they've got some in Pakistan. They are currently in control of the servants, which are wanting to do lots of alien things and whatever they want. We can't be having that. Might be a good idea to survey the location even. I might just do that. See if there's any here. Oh, we have just been sabotaged. The Protectorate. Oh, that ain't nice, is it? Oh no, they've whacked it right back. Are you mad? Why would you do that? Oh, they want to appease the aliens. I mean, yeah, we're at war with them to a degree, but oh, really? Might be worth to have a chat. See if we can get a Diplo over. Can't be having them targeted us like that. Oh, nice. We've got our habitat module complete on Mars. Let's have a quick gander. Lovely jubbly. Right. Outpost mining. We need... Oh, we've got enough. Oh, excellent. Right, so let's see about getting a solar collector on there. Oh, here we go. Monthly production. 3 electric. Now, what do these take? Oh, wow, that takes a lot. That takes 9 power. Oh, man, we're going to need around 3 solar panel sections just to deal with that. Might be worth researching, getting some other bits in. Now, that don't take too much to shift over, so it might be worth getting the thing done. Because that's going to take 303 days to get over here. It's also going to take that long, really, just to get the solar panels over. So we can get it powered up and running relatively quickly. I think we'll get it going. Build it on Earth and shift it over. There we go. That is going to be fat. It's going to be completed in 300 days. But once that's done, we should start getting all of these materials in, which means everything else should be a lot easier and cheaper. Now we just need to save a little bit of boost and get these solar collectors on. The whole mining operation is going to be based on solar power. We could get the tech to get some nuclear power, nuclear fission up there, which will be lovely. But we'll see. It's going to take a little bit of time. But I'm glad that we're actually going to be starting to get some in. Oh, here we go. United States has decided to potentially go to war with Germany. That ain't great, because now we've got all of it. We are in allies with them. We just need to wait a little bit longer. According to this on the left, we just need to wait a little bit of time. Talking around 150 days. Yeah, same with the Southern Baltic states. So they are going to get in there shortly. Denmark will be the same, so we'll be able to get all of those 3 countries in. We've got quite the state here now. The economy is booming, which is excellent. Went up 14 billion last year. Excellent.
Reporting in.
Now then, we've got 2 people down here because we've got some questionable loyalty I want to get all the loyalty of our operatives high so they don't leave us at this key moment where we've just gained a lot of power. It will really hurt us if we lose these people. So we have the investigate counselor section, which means we can gain their true loyalty, because that loyalty can be off-putting. We just need to do a load of investigations. Well, that's going to prove a little bit difficult. We can start doing that. I do want to get this sorted. Now that really we can't really control anywhere else right now, just because we don't have enough control points. We need our influence to climb back up again, so we can sort ourselves internally for the time being. Okay, so the diplomat is at 9, which is quite good, I suppose. I need to see what the rest of them are like. His is really high at 19. That is glorious. That is good. We do have the ability to increase the loyalty of these people, so we know who to target to get their loyalty increased further. So we should be good internally. Oh, that ain't good. America is deciding to invade Ireland. I mean, okay. Now Japan has gone to war with Ireland as well. Really? Because they're all buddy-buddy with each other. Do with the splitting them up, really. Might need to start attacking this, because they are going to go on full warmongering, and that ain't good. Now, I've concluded our tycoon lady has the lowest loyalty of 3, so I need to get everybody on her to inspire her to be loyal to the cause. This guy's got 19 loyalty. Let's see if there's nothing I can actually get him to do. I'm just thinking of getting some new orgs in, but we can't get any more for some reason. That's because we're not eligible. That's because we are the nasty ones. What is this? We are now able to undertake the East African Federation project. Tanzania gains a claim. Oh, here we go. This could be part of the Federation thing that we're wanting to do here. That might be my next mission. And it doesn't cost much to do either. 250 doodars? Yeah, let's get it. Oh, here's another one. We are now able to undertake a restored Warsaw Pact project. They can grab Berlin, Prague, and all this other malark. Things keep popping up in Pakistan. I do believe the aliens have a large presence there. Might be worth properly investigating this, but
Taking it to them.
we're going to properly blow that up as well with our executioners. Now, a lot of our operatives are currently detected by everyone else, so we're going to put a lot of them to ground and put them in hiding
for order.
so that they lose track of them, because I don't want any of them being nicked. Oh, that research is done, where we can have an extra 10 points of goodness. Excellent. There's East African Federation that we could potentially form. That is all from Tanzania. Tanzania, I think it said. So we'll get that research done and see if there's a thing where we can bung some claims down. If that's the case, then we'll try and get East African Federation formed, just like the EU. And I'm hoping to actually make something of Africa that way. Could go for another bunch of big nations like Russia. Well, that's going to cost too many control points, and we will not have that. However, we can gradually keep increasing the size of the EU. Grabbing Italy and Britain might be the way forward. Even Ireland we can get in. If the Baltic states even. So we'll see what we can do here. Norway and Sweden, I want to get in there as well. All of these countries we're going to need to gain control of. But this East African Federation we could potentially build is quite nice. America is still dubious. It's those nuclear missiles that I'm concerned about. We are now building our own. We have 4. That's nothing in terms of Russian and American ones. So as long as we just keep it civil, we should be okay. But America are properly on one. Russia seem quite content. I need to get our diplomat really to
Wrapping
start
up here.
talking to them, so we'll see what we can do. But that's that federation we could potentially do. There's another one here for the restored Warsaw Pact. We could potentially do that. Oh, if another faction finishes it first, we will lose all progress. Right, so we need that as well. Let's get these done. I didn't know that that was a thing. So if we do manage to get these done, then we'll be taking that away from everybody else. There we go, we have completed the East African Federation project. Tanzania can now gain a claim on a few areas. That's good. I don't think there's any more that we can actually do. Might get them just to carry on with the flora thing. But the aliens can't do what they want to do in our territory. Might even have a look at this fishing pile. That's 10 power we get from that, which is 3 times more than the solar. We'll get that done and see if it's worth building one of them there instead of the solar power plants on Mars, because we can't be too far away from that now. It's going to be a little while, but not too far away. There we go. More alien things singed in Pakistan. They are under the control of the servants. Oh, they're being taken over, actually, by the Protectorate. We'll see how that turns out. Now then, where's Tanzania? Let's grab Tanzania. We can't actually see any of the other operatives to be able to actually have a propaganda and get some communication going. Apart from this Tarnuklov fella. He's in control of the ones which are in control of America. Let's try and contact
Reaching
them.
out.
We do want to be continuously inspiring our people. Main culprits are this lady here. She's only on around 2 or 3 loyalty. We want to get that higher. She's going to be doing the loyalty on our diplomat. So that's all going to gradually go up. And this operative with the elite stuff can't do a controlled nation, but he can. So let's get him grabbing Tanzania and see what we can do. We can have the operative assisting with that. We can actually get this lady, well, Akasha, to go do the contact, while the diplomat helps in grabbing Tanzania.
Establishing control.
Oh, here we go. Trade negotiations have been initiated. See what happens here. So we can see they already have mining things going on. Would be interesting if we can grab some of these things. These are organizations which we could potentially sort out. This one I'm interested in because it will give us a +4 in the economy, which is fabulous. This one here as well. Hopefully we can actually use these. And this one. Let's try and grab one of them. Oh, and another one. We'll try and grab that. I'm going to try and go full economy. If we can get the economy sorted in our area, that would be fantastic. Whether we can use these or not is questionable, though. Here's another one. +2. Another one. And another one. If we grab a load of these, it will hurt America, which is good for me, and then we can also boost the EU. Right, what are they going to want for that? Apparently they want more than 5,000. Let's go for 10,000. Apparently they want more as well. I mean, it is asking a lot, really. Right, here we go. We're getting somewhere now. I've deleted half of them. And this is looking a little bit better. Alright, we'll try that. £10,000 for these 3 things. 2 of which give us quite a boost. So either we're talking about an extra 100 money a turn. Well, a month. And the economy goes through the roof. We're not really using our money at the moment, but we might as well see if we can complete that trade. They're happy with that.
Orders soon.
Now let's just see if we can bung them onto these people. We can equip them. No, she needs more administration. Apparently none of them can actually equip them. That ain't good. Why can't we equip them? No, we just need more administration. We could potentially start building that up slightly. A tycoon lady, this lady has 7 administration. See if we can bump that up a little bit. Get some administration on there. There we go. Now we can. Right. Well, that one, +5 economy. Yes. We'll have a bit of that. Now she needs more admin to be able to do more. I see. But we do have them, so that is all good. They're just going to be future ones, I think. We must develop the Covert Operations Project to receive 6th Councillor. Now, do we have that anywhere? Oh, I thought that was it then. No, we don't. We're going to have to wait. Well, that is fine. Let's just carry on. Is that going to make them more... I see we're tolerant with each other now, which is good. Protectorate, which we're not friends with. Would be good to be able to get friendly with the resistance. Looking at the research, look how many points the Protectorate has. 272, that is mad. Servants have a lot as well. That ain't great. These actually have quite a lot of water coming in and other things. Because they're all going out in space. We've got a lot of mission controls. Seems to be the most. Boost, we appear to have the highest boost income, which is really good. We're actually doing really, really well compared to the other guys. So I'm happy with that. Once we've got our Mars base sorted, we should be good. Not sure what's going on over here, but Russia seems to be trying to take out some of Ukraine, but they already did that. Unless there's some kind of revolt going on. Nice. Right, we have... Oh, the East African Federation is already a thing. So if we can grab these other countries here, that would be fantastic. Make that into a large federation and get that into something decent. Not bothered about the economy right now. As you can see, inequality is stupidly high. And we desperately need to get that lower. Having spending in military will help this. We could do with the economy as well, though, just because it will get the monthly investment points up. We could use our advisors to help in here. See what happens with that. See if we can get it on its feet again. There's a lot of money in the military and a bit of everything in there. That should get things more under control. Welfare might be a big one. So let's get that ramped up. We'll see how we go with that. Oh, we can actually get Southern Baltic states into the Federation now. That is good. What about these? We have to wait a little while for that. And Germany, we have to wait a little bit longer. So let's get the Baltic states in there. We can get Kenya in this Federation. So let's do that.
Side.
Here we go. Federation, European Union. Yes. Excellent. Nice. The two nations will be able to forge larger, closer ties on the 24th of June 2028. So that's a while away, but we can get them in. Nice. We now have Kenya as well. We'll do the same thing as what we've done here. We need welfare to be higher. We also need to secure this. Don't see why Kenya needs nuclear weapons or a spaceflight program right now. It's got other issues. Let's try it at that. We'll yeah, we'll give it some of that, see what happens with that. We're going to get the EU in an alliance with the East African Federation. There we go. That way they can support each other. I have to do the same with Kenya as well, so they can start actually becoming a thing. Now we're going to be at risk of slightly going over our control points here, so I don't really want to go too mental. So I'm going to stop there for a time being and
making things safe for our people.
Get control of them properly. We've got more alien assets. Where is that? Bolivia? What are they doing there?
Up.
What are we over here? Right, so there's strong alien presence over here, which ain't great. And over in the Pakistan area, they seem to be sprouting lots of things. Oh, the resistance has hold of India. That's good. Wondering if we can use our operatives to properly crack down on some of this, insurrections that are going on. Now the chances of that is actually really low. Might be just because it's so high. If we were to boost our thing here, then
I will tell our
that will
story.
certainly help. Oh, we got our fishing pile sorted out. We can actually have a gander at that in a minute. Oh, here we go. Commercial rocket companies. Spins off a new faction, a new org to the faction. Cool. Might leave that for now. Oh, but it might go straight to us. We'll actually do that and see how we get on. So here's our moon base. Here we go. Oh, excellent. That will only take 10 boost to get it there. And that should power the entire lot. Oh, that's great stuff. Yeah, we'll bung one of them in. We'll get it sent over now. Get it gone. Oh, that's marvellous.
Securing
See
our
what happens
control.
with that, shall we? Yeah, we're going to continually get our people popular support here good. Aliens have been singed. Oh, here we go. Japan has proposed ending its rivalry with Germany and return to normal relations. Well, this is a good step. This could mean that because of that trade that we did, they're becoming a little bit more friendly, which includes America. So yes, we will accept that. Hopefully that will stop America from prodding us. Here we go. Let's get Denmark allied with the EU. Excellent. Soon we'll be able to get Germany back in the EU, which is wonderful. Takes a bit of time, but it's definitely worth doing. We'll leave Italy and the United Kingdom. They're part of the resistance, and we want to keep that buddy-buddy. We've got more aliens over here. That ain't great. Let's go and burn them as well. There we go. More of them have been singed. What? Japan on the... They've just asked us to be on normal terms, and now they've gone back to being a nuisance. Never mind. Well, we can have our guy advising the EU constantly. That will certainly give it a boost. Ooh, we have an opportunity. We can increase unrest in Russia. We could gradually keep increasing it. That'll cause them problems. But I don't really mind Project Exodus. I might leave them alone. Might start prodding in America. Just to see what kind of chaos we can do. But really for that we need everybody on board, but we're still getting loyalty up and everything else. I'll just have them decrease nastiness in Kenya for now. Before it revolts again. Oh, here's an interesting thing. The European Union is gradually increasing in unrest, and that ain't good. Maybe I need to spend more money on the military. Yeah, I'm going to reduce the nuclear weapon funding and stick some in military spending. To be fair, we need to do that anyway, really, because we're behind in military in terms of America and things, and we want to be at the cutting edge of technology. Yeah, we'll do that. Welfare might be a good one to do right now as well. Knowledge, not too bothered. Maybe getting some more in unity might be a good thing, because that appears to be going down. That's probably why the unrest is going up. So I'll keep a check on that. Might be a good idea to get the inequality down. We need more in welfare. Might need to ditch nuclear weapons just for the time being. Just to really give these a good rumping up. Definitely. I think what's happening is the government thing is going up. And I want that to go down. We'll leave it at that for now and see what happens. Oh look, here we go. America decides to prod us again. Not good. Oh man, large wildfire has sprung up in Lisbon region. Yeah, we should help out, because if we don't, we're going to be paying for it. Oh, here we go. Let's have a gander. Oh, here we go. We've also got another research to do. See, that is good. We can... See, that costs a lot of money. It'll give us a +3 in crackdown missions, which will make things a lot easier. That's a nice one. That will increase our control points further. Can carry on with the Xenoflora thingamabob. That might be a good idea. We'll get that done. Yeah, that's a good one as well. Contraband scanners, that will get our military and everything else higher. There's a lot of good ones at the moment. I do want to finish that though, so we'll get that done. Here we go. They're going to try and invade Denmark, I think. That ain't good. Ah, see, that has actually decreased on how quickly that's going up, so that is good for us. Definitely to keep tabs on that. Having military funding, though, is definitely wanted. I'm going to see if I can attempt to cause America to go nuts. They're building armies like left, right, and centre, and they are the most powerful military force in the world. They could then technically dictate what they want to do to anybody. We don't want that, at least on planet Earth anyway. Now they're going to have a hard time of it against us, because we have a lot of armies, but we do need our military tech to increase. If we attempt to boot them out of here, now it would be good if we got hold of it, but we're not going to have the control points for that, so everything will just crumble down, which isn't going to be good for anybody. It would be good if we could get somebody else in. I do think we've done enough loyalty things for now. Now, the diplomat continuously advising the EU, that will boost them considerably.
What's the up?
See if we can get some public opinion in
I
America.
will travel.
Just leave them all at it and see what happens, I guess. Africa's going to take a little bit of time. It'll be fine, I suppose, for now. We got a bit of time. We're going to be talking about... That's nearly on my birthday. The July time before this is up and running, which is good. That is very good. Then we can seriously think about expanding in space. But in terms of this episode, I'm going to leave it here. Let me know your thoughts of progress in the comments. Would be good to know. Have you seen anybody do Africa unification before? Let me know. Hopefully it doesn't all blow up before it happens. Certainly going to take some time. What do you think of the EU reforming into a super bloc? We're going to wait a little bit of time before we can get these in, but we are making serious progress towards that. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!